Hi guys. Does that feel a little bit bright to you guys, or are we good?
No, I think we're good. I mean, it's bright for sure, but I think it's okay.
Brightness, okay. Sound, okay. Let us know in the comments, guys. How are we sounding?
Oh, how are we doing?
How we doing? How we sounding? We loud enough for you all?
Yeah.
Woo-hoo!
Sup, man?
We got a moderator. Good to see you again, sup, man.
Says you're good.
All right.
Caroline says brighter so I can see y'all cuties.
Sick. Hey, Caroline. The restart life, man. We got a lot of familiars on here.
Well, look who it is.
I'm gonna
Who's
scoot up
Zachary?
just a little bit. Scoot up just a tad.
Oh, God.
Thank you. Paul, please dress up as Waldo one day and just go out and vlog. Haha. Oh, Kirsten. I'd be lying if I said I haven't dressed up as Waldo before.
Lucy, we love you too. Caroline and Lucy are our good friends. They are sisters, and they are literally over living in Paris, France right now. That's Paris, France, if you didn't understand my French.
They are.
Yeah, and
They
I'm
are.
really stinking sad that I'm not with them.
They're awesome, and you guys need to get back here ASAP.
Yeah.
Guys, we are on here on this live for the sole purpose of hanging out with you guys. We're here today because we like talking. We want to encourage you all. We want to love you guys, and we want to have a good time. Hit us with for real though. Like we're good to go with some controversial stuff, but it's just if it's going to be helpful, you know. We just want to have some fun. Yeah. How's it going? Should we ask him a question to get things kicked off, Morgan?
Nice look, Paul. I dig it.
Do you now?
Purple hat.
I got this hat. I love the color of it. What color would you guys call this hat? Comment below. I personally would not call it purple or pink. I'm gonna call it purple pink.
It's like a no, it's not pastel. It's like a neon purple.
We got a pink. We got a pink and rest. And then of course, you guys, this is our patented Paul and Morgan hoodie. This was like our very first
ever, and it's still to this day our most popular, which I just think is crazy because it's so simple. And like I look at it now and I'm like, oh, I want to change this color, this blue color.
No, that's the cool thing about this piece of merch. It's so classic. I mean, it's just a simple sweatshirt is in. A simple sweatshirt with some skinny jeans or some sweatpants, that works. And I like the lettering. Anyway, see, I want this sweater, Kirsten says.
It's been on my to-get list. Well, perfect time for Christmas. Tell your mom and dad, give me this for Christmas. I'll be a good kid.
The link to our merch is below every video.
Yeah.
How do, Angela French, how do you know if a guy likes you back? Angela, there are some things, but the best thing is if he just straight up is bold enough to tell you or ask you out, or you know, the obvious things. I just think guys on the chat right now, I mean, obviously you can comment and let her know, but guys, I just feel like we need to step up a little bit. We need to stop being so beat around the bush, you know? For real.
Yeah. Hi, Cade Thompson. Cade,
Oh, Cade, what's up, bro?
It took Paul long enough. Cade is also a friend of ours. He does music stuff. Him and I are gonna do a cover soon.
All right, well, I am pumped for that. Yeah,
Yeah.
guys, Cade's really cool. Follow him on Instagram. I went live with him the other day, and that was fun. And he's only 18. He is doing stuff for being 18. That's inspiring to me.
Crazy.
Oh, I also got a question for you guys. I was going to do this poll on Instagram, but I'll just ask you now. Oh, wait, I didn't even see. What were people saying was the color of my hat?
People were saying like pink, fuchsia, violet.
Fuchsia? Well, we got some artsy people in our chat. What I was going to ask you guys, actually, Cade is one of the reasons for this. I was going to ask on Instagram, how many of you guys are on TikTok? Don't get mad at me. Don't be like, oh, I've heard things about TikTok, whatever. I just am curious. Are you on TikTok? Say yes if you're on TikTok. Say no if you're not. I'm curious about how much of our Paul and Morgan audience correlates over to TikTok. My guess would be, I'm just going to throw out a guess, about 20% of you, of our subscribers, are on TikTok. That's my guess. Just wondering how big TikTok is for this age.
Yeah. Whoa, we're getting, wow, honey, you all.
Rest says, I've seen Morgan's videos on TikTok, so that's a yes. I'm on TikTok, Abby Payton says, but then we have like 5 no's.
Caroline says, you already know.
Caroline is, Cade is. I'm on TikTok, so wow, so it's actually looking no, yes, no, 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 no. I'm thinking I was about right, about 20-25%.
Someone said, don't get it. You won't be able to stop making videos.
It's very interesting.
Oh, trust me, I don't have a problem with not making videos.
Yeah, Morgan doesn't. It's, Morgan goes along, dude. She's just a trooper.
What I do is I just go through we have like a shared channel, which is called Paulandmorganshow. That's our TikTok. But I literally will look through my videos on Instagram and in my phone and just see if I have any old ones that might be kind of funny.
Wow, that's cheating. That is what you call cheating.
No.
We've only done that a couple times. Most of them have been originals. But anyway, interesting. Okay, that's all I wanted to know. About 20-25% of you guys.
A lot of people are saying they just don't get it. Honestly, we don't really either. Okay,
oh, I get it.
I don't get it.
I get it. It's a longer version. It's a longer version of Vine, but it's still short. So it's
Vine is crazy. That was only 5 seconds long.
You got to get creative with 15-ish seconds. Anyway, all right. We digress.
Summer Shepherd says, "What's up, fellow patrons? Holla!"
Hey.
Oh yeah! Shout out to any of our patrons
that are on here.
We love you all.
You guys have a special place.
Y'all are the sweetest. Also, if you have a question that you really want to be asked and we're just not seeing it, you can always do a super chat, which is just like you can pay like 1 penny and it pops up. I don't know if you can. It might be like 99 cents.
Let me know Let me know. I just saw an update from YouTube saying there's this new super chat thing.
Oh yeah, that you can put stickers or something.
Let me know if you guys know about that. All right, so
yes, you all will have to do super chats for us to find out.
Amber Torres. There's this guy I like that I know, and he likes me too, LOL. So out of respect and love, he asked my parents for permission to tell me how he feels for me on a note. But my parents said no, not yet. So Amber, I'm guessing you're probably a little frustrated with your parents.
Mm-hmm.
I think my just quick reaction there is most of the time your parents see some things and have good intentions. So I don't know how old you are, Amber. If you're 25, I'd be like, ooh,
yeah,
you should have more freedom than that. But if you're 18,
even 18 is still, I mean, yeah, if you're 18, okay.
If you're 16, it's like let's give your parents, let's trust them that they know what's best. But as you start getting of age and you should have more responsibility. And if it just becomes too big of a thing and you're like, my parents are, abusing their power or whatever you want to say it, you might want to look at moving out.
Yeah.
But I'm hoping that's not the case and you're a little younger and they have your best.
Oh, Amber says, yeah, I'm 15. There
Amber. So you trust your parents when it comes to boys.
Just honestly, I know it's hard. I had my first boyfriend when I was 15. And
bless me.
It's worth just respecting your parents and trusting that they know why they have a reason as to why they said no, not yet. Just give it some time, girl. Grow your relationship with the Lord. Have friends. Have a fun time being young.
Yeah, exactly. Oh wait, we got something.
Oh look, it's so cute.
Brimmer Joyce, you're awesome.
Brimmer is a patron of ours.
You're a blessing. So it looks like.
Oh, so it looks like there are certain. So I bet someone who did like a $5 super chat would have a different sticker.
Someone who does exactly a $1. I'm guessing, Brimmer, that's how it works. Thank you for for our first super chat of the night. You're awesome.
Yeah.
Thanks for all your comments and insight.
Someone says, "Come on, guys, engage in some of the controversial stuff." I haven't seen anything controversial yet.
Calm down. All right. Oh, this one's very controversial. Sharon Goldberg, how long have you been together? Morgan, how long?
Well, we've been married for 3.5 years. We've been together for 4 years.
All right. Here's one. Rest. What college did you go to, Paul?
That's not.
No. Listen to this real quick though. So I'm on the internet last night before I fell asleep, and I typed in I found my name on
You Googled yourself?
I found my name on Reddit, and it was this article.
That's dangerous.
Of this girl saying I went to college at Asbury with Paul, and kind of like
Was she talking crap about you?
it was like an expose, but she said she didn't know me like very well at all or whatever in college, but it was still like she was like, I wish I had some real dirt on him or something, but and she had like a yearbook picture of me, but she was like, Paul's been really vague in his videos talking about college, probably because, and she gave this stuff. So anyway, whoever you are that went to Asbury, I love you, and I'm not trying to be vague for any
That is so funny.
mysterious reason. I went to Asbury.
Paul had a very boring college life.
Hey!
He didn't do anything crazy
Except for
or
playing
bad.
college soccer for 2 years.
Yes. Okay, let me tell you the craziest thing Paul did in college. He was playing.
Wait, hold on.
Game.
What are you about to say? No, I don't want that story. No, stop.
Why?
No. But anyway, you guys, all that to say, whoever you were that went to Asbury with me, only love.
Caroline says Asbury is crazy. What are you talking about?
Thank you. Asbury can be crazy.
Caroline and Lucy both go to Asbury.
Yeah. All right. Let's get
all right.
something else.
Let's find some controversial stuff. Apparently, that was controversial. What I was
No.
about to say.
Here's a controversial one. What's our stand on purgatory? Because to my knowledge,
we're in it right now. No, I just can't even take it back.
Wow. What is this? The show Lost? Purgatory, to my knowledge, and in the comment section, those of you who know more can comment on this. I believe it's a Catholic thing. Maybe even expands to other branches of. I'm not sure. I think there's some people that aren't Catholics that also believe in it or believe in aspects of it. Purgatory, meaning this kind of resting place in between our world and heaven, where people go and then they can either go to heaven from purgatory or go to hell from purgatory. Does that seem correct to you?
Yep. It's like you get a second chance. Purgatory is like a second chance. Like they literally.
Interesting.
Here's my thing about purgatory. If you get your whole life on this earth right now, I have my whole life to either decide that I am going to follow Christ, I'm going to lay my life down, I'm going to live for Him, I'm going to acknowledge the Father, my Creator, I'm going to do what I can to know His Word and His truth in this lifetime. When I die, that's my chance. Like my life, our life right now.
So you were saying that
this is our chance.
It's too late?
Yeah, I think that when we die, that's like, okay, you had your whole life to decide. Now you die, you're dead, you're facing God, and He's either going to say, you had your whole life to decide if you wanted to believe in me, and you denied me, so you don't get to go into heaven. So that's just my thing.
I mean, guys, as with any of these type of questions, above our own thoughts and emotions, we got to go to the Word of God. And I think, go to the Word of God. I do read passages that are like, it's appointed that every man die and then judgment. I don't see, personally, as I read, a lot of grounds for there being kind of a place in between our world and heaven or our world and hell. So I don't see real clear grounds for purgatory myself.
Yeah.
Angela,
all right, next.
Thank you for your super chat. We appreciate it. You're awesome.
We're
Oh, look at this.
Look at
Okay.
this little sticker.
I'm guessing that's a little doggy.
Yeah.
At first I thought it was a fox.
It's like, yeah, it does
Holly.
kind of look like a little doggy.
Wow, how do you say that last name, Holly?
Heckin' liable.
Heckin' liable.
Is that your real last name?
Thank you for your super chat and your generosity.
And your cute little sticker.
I'm liking these sticker super chats. That's
Yeah.
super cute. I've seen that you can do this on TikTok. Like, it's more of like sticker things.
Yeah,
So maybe that's
cute.
But anyway, guys, I honestly am curious if you all have any further thoughts on purgatory. Alyssa says purgatory is a time to cleanse yourself before entering heaven, because in heaven everyone is completely pure.
That's
interesting.
An interesting thought. I would think again, this world. Why is this world not our time to cleanse ourselves? Paul says, just like the one. How does it go? How does the verse go? Be holy, like just like the one who is holy has called you to be holy. Be holy, like I am.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, you're on the right
You
track.
know what verse I'm talking about? Can you please speak it?
Jesus, I believe, says, "Be holy as I am holy."
Yeah. So Jesus calls us and says that it's possible for us to be holy right now on earth.
That's controversial, though.
It
because,
is
I mean, because like
controversial.
that's a tough one.
I ain't saying it easy.
Oh, are you saying you're holy right now and perfect?
Heck no. But I'm saying that's what we have this life for, is to work towards
I do
that.
think absolutely we're working towards holiness.
I think that purgatory, like the idea of like that's where you become pure. It's like, no, we have this life right now to work on becoming pure. When we die,
I think there's holiness.
God cures us like right then and there.
There's freedom from sin. There's holiness. But I mean, I do see what you're saying. But yeah, I still don't see biblical grounds for that statement that you made. But you're welcome to show us.
All right, let's stop talking about purgatory, babe. Why did you have some?
What? That was a good topic to discuss. I like discussing these type of things. Give us another one, babe. All right.
Thank you, Young Curto, for your super chat.
We appreciate it.
I guess like 99 cents or $1 or something doesn't get a sticker, which is sad, but we still appreciate your super chat.
We love it. Thank you so much for your generosity.
And you guys, if you have a super chat and you want to ask us a question, feel free.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
All right,
Amber McCall says, Jesus said, "It is finished. We are pure because of Jesus." All right.
And that's, when we're submitted to the Lord, we're washed by His blood. That's a good point.
I am washed by the blood of the Lamb. There we go.
You're welcome, you guys.
That was wow.
Guys, go ahead and give this, if you're enjoying this live, give it a thumbs up. Help us get the word out there.
And now, because you asked, I'm going to sing you a Christmas song. None of you asked, but I'm still going to sing.
All right, I'll drop it for you.
What the heck is that supposed to be?
That was it.
Rockin' around.
That was what I was saying. That was an introduction to Christmas music. All right, I got it. Bing bong, bing bong.
Sing ba ba boop beep boop boop bop boop.
All right, you're done.
In the meadow we could build a snowman. And what's a Parson Brown?
What's a parson? I think we will call him Parson Brown.
No, yeah. He'll say, "I am Mary." We'll say, "Oh man."
Parson.
Is that like a pastor or something?
Yeah, maybe. All right, let's get to another one.
You find another one while I sing a Christmas song.
Gabriella, question: I'm dating for 2 years now, married young, while still not 100% financially stable. Wow, that's a good question.
Look at middle school.
I like how you brought in, is it okay to get married young, and the financially stable aspect, because I think that's two different things, but it's still good to bring them both up. Morgan, some would say that you and I haven't been like finances have not been easy for us. So some might say like, are you guys financially stable? Like in a sense, we're making it, but money is tight. And so you've felt like if when we got married, had this job where I was making $80,000 a year, that finances probably wouldn't be anything that we've, struggled with at all. you feel like money has been tight and whatnot, how would you respond to that? An 18 and 19-year-old saying that they don't know if they're totally financially stable.
I would not like take back us getting married when we got married. Like finances have been hard, but someone just commented financially stable ... that could take years. And I agree, like especially when you get married, yeah, like it might take years for you to become financially stable in your marriage, in your life, and yeah, I mean, it hasn't been super easy, but God has always provided. We have always been able to pay our bills.
I just made someone a moderator accidentally.
Who?
I hope that you're not, okay, Louisa. I just clicked on you accidentally and made you a moderator.
I don't think. Wait.
Okay,
there
we're
we
back
go.
to, anyway. Go on, Morgan, go on. Sorry.
So yeah, I think that Squishy, you're so cute. I think that finances is very important. It will make your marriage and life a lot easier, but it is not something to totally take to be like, oh, we are. I mean, maybe if you're like $1 billion in debt and you don't have jobs, neither of you have jobs, but if you guys can pay the bills and you can buy groceries and get gas and get to your jobs, then it's gonna be okay. You'll figure it out.
There you go.
Yeah.
Um,
This dog is not for sale. Thank you very much.
Thondo G says, I think it's more about financial independence from parents, etc., so you can build your own house, but I may be wrong.
It's
Oh, it's
Ricky
Havoc 1. Wow. Man, thank you for your super chat. So, I guess some super chats have stickers and some just don't.
That's so weird. Like,
So maybe it's like a new thing that, because...
Or do the stickers pop up when you are giving a super chat and then you...
Let us know what you guys figure out about super chats. But yeah, thank you. It's Reike Havoc 1. Don't know if we're saying that right, but really appreciate it. Christians should marry and marry a Christian as well, right? As a Christian, I can't grasp the concept of other Christians dating a non-Christian. It's basically having your cup half full. I think there's a lot of wisdom and even biblical grounds to what you're saying.
Someone just said we have to choose if we want the stickers.
Okay, so it's you choose away. Yeah, I think there's a lot of wisdom. The Bible says don't be equally yoked with unbelievers, and that's specifically, I think, talking about in the context of marriage, of intimacy.
Don't be yoked with.
Don't be yoked with.
Be equally yoked.
Right, I kind of got that wrong.
But yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I agree. It is difficult for me to understand the reasoning of someone that loves the Lord being okay with dating or marrying someone who doesn't. It's just tough.
Yeah, that's
So we just encourage you guys, that it is dangerous. And if you're kind of wrestling with that because maybe you are dating this guy or girl and they're great and they have all these things that you want in a guy or girl, but they don't love the Lord, or their faith walk is just barely there, or maybe they're just pretending pretending to have a faith walk because they know that's what you want. I mean, that's setting yourself up for not good things in the future. Thank you for that comment. Let us know what else you guys think on that topic.
Yeah. Joyce, thank you for your super chat.
Joyce,
yes. I was messaging Joyce on Instagram earlier, and she was literally like making me tear up. She was being so sweet and encouraging.
Aww.
She says, Morgan, this is for the conversation we just had on Insta. You are loved. Thank you for all you do for all of us. Thank you, Joyce, so much. Seriously,
that is so sweet.
Appreciated your conversation.
Joyce, when I hear that you are making my wife happy, that makes me happy. Thank you. Because there can be mean people on Instagram. And that's not cool.
No, it is not.
Anna Monreal says, anyone like NF? Morgan, do you like NF?
I like to work out to his stuff because I know that there's not going to be any vulgarity or anything, but it's pretty heavy and like dark, so I don't really like listen to it on a regular basis. Just if I'm working out and need to go hard on the weights. Yeah.
Okay, so you do listen to it some. I'm curious with you guys, what do you think about NF? Because I've heard many people say, like, he's a Christian artist. We like him. And then some say, like, I'm going to not listen to a ton of him because whatever, he's a little too
so
negative.
Heavy, yeah.
There's a place for heavy stuff, and you can connect with it sometimes, but then there's that line of not letting your spirit be bogged down unnecessarily. So what do you guys think about NF? I'm not coming out saying you shouldn't listen to him or you should listen to him. I'm just curious.
Sharon says Squishy is so adorable. I agree.
Morgan has probably cut Squishy's hair 3 times in the past 2 weeks.
Last week, really.
And she's done a very good job. Right, Squish?
She just got, like, the last time she went to the groomers, it's like they did terrible for some reason. They didn't groom her correctly. And so I had to do it myself. Not that this was my greatest job, but whatever.
You did a pretty good job.
Babe, you're keep like trying to make people moderators.
Hold on. I'm actually curious about the NF thing. Let's see. We have Jedediah says love NF. We have Vanilla Bean, who's NF. He's a rapper.
Who is a Christian person.
Kirsten Elizabeth, what is NF known for? I don't know anything about him. He's got some big songs that even are on the radio and stuff. Doesn't look like too many people have real strong opinions on NF.
Yeah, cute dog, weird people. Thank you.
Okay. Who you calling weird, buddy?
It's fine, we're weird. Lucy said that she saw a question that said, how old is too old for a spouse? 10 years, 20 years? You know, 20 years is a lot, but some people do it and it works out. I mean, I think you just have to be smart about it. And of course, in everything you do, let the Lord lead, because He's going to let you know if it'll work out or not. Yeah,
there's bigger things to pay attention to than age.
Yeah.
But if you're 15 years old dating a 30-year-old...
Well, that's not good.
That's probably... Sup, man. I think he's responding to someone else. Okay, just responding to someone else. Man, I like seeing you guys back and forth in the comments.
Yeah,
that's cool. How Squishy? Jessica Ames says Squishy is doing very well.
She's great. She loves her life. Although it snowed and she is refusing to go out. She literally will go out and I'll have to like kind of push her into the grass to go potty, and she'll like jump around like a little rabbit. It's really cute, but she won't go pee.
Morgan, have you heard of Oh Lord by NF?
I'm not.
Sage is saying we should react to it. I am not familiar with that one. Priscilla, thank you, Priscilla Palma, for your super chat. God gave me an idea for a project. Do I start it? Priscilla,
yes, girl!
Priscilla, you know what we're gonna say.
Come on.
You know, well, there is such a thing as God putting an idea inside of you, but then having a hesitation and waiting to implement that for the right time. But I would say, if He gave you an idea and you don't have a reservation, go for it. In many areas, that's how I live my life. I'm walking with the Lord. I'm living obedient to Him. So when I want to do something, I do it. And then if I feel the Lord saying, like, wait on me, wait on my timing, I'll hold back. But yeah, I mean, He gives us freedom.
Yep.
And yeah. If it's a creative project, go for it. Go for it.
Allison Lucas says, did you tie-dye your own shirt, Morgan? I bought it like this.
We do have a patron that was just writing showing me pictures on Instagram of how he tie-dyes shirts, and it looked pretty cool.
That is really cool. Thank you. Allison says, I love that shirt. I got it from Target.
Man, you guys are being so generous. Thank you. Summer Shepherd. Who's your fave non-faith related YouTuber? Thank you for your super chat. That's a good question.
Well, answer.
I was going to say I do enjoy politics. So I follow some people who maybe I think have a lot of political wisdom that aren't necessarily Christians or aren't necessarily, strong Christians. But I like good mythical mourning. Don't know about their faith walk, but I really enjoy some of their videos. They're for a little bit of a younger audience. Have you guys heard of Good Mythical Mourning? They just do a really good job, and they make some creative videos. Who's your favorite Morgan?
Well, I'm bad because I don't really watch a lot of YouTube. Sorry. But let's see what pops up. I mean, Kristen Johns. I want to say that her channel is like a faith-based channel. I mean, she is a Christian, but she doesn't really talk that much about like the Lord or anything. But I do notice that in all of her descriptions, she always has a different Bible verse, which I think is cool.
Respect that.
I like her. I think she's very cute, and like the Lord's love is on her.
That's cool, guys. This is always fun to do. For those of you who are on here who enjoy watching us and you're curious who else has solid Christian content that can encourage me and I can connect with, comment below, you guys. I like seeing who you're watching, who you've been watching lately, who's encouraged you, what channels have been on your radar. Garlic and Sapphire, thank you for your super chat. That is so generous.
They say, love you guys. We love you too.
Me too. Garlic and Sapphire, I'm gonna guess that's not the name of like a couple. Kind of like we're Paul and Morgan, Garlic and Sapphire. I'm guessing it would be cool if someone was named Garlic. Guys, I ate this piece of garlic the other day in a pasta dish. You guys know those pasta dishes where, for whatever reason, it's kind of cool, but they just leave, there's like cloves of garlic, and I don't know if you're technically supposed to eat them or not, but I ate this garlic clove, and it was spicy. And then for the rest of the night, it was bad.
It was bad.
I mean, it was a big old garlic clove.
He had lots of garlicky smells coming from it.
Okay.
What? You did!
Well,
Stop trying to deny!
Well, let's not be too descriptive.
I've never heard of Mrs. Midwest. Someone's saying Mrs. Midwest.
Okay, Mrs. Midwest. Maybe we'll have to keep our eye out for her. Who you guys been watching?
Sadie Robertson.
Oh wait, someone said Rhett and Link of Good Mythical Morning are really cool people. Not believers, unfortunately. You should check out their podcast called Ear Biscuits.
Sad.
Okay, so we got some John Jorgensen, Sadie Robertson, Katie Gregory. We know all those. The Daily Disciple, who is friends with Hannah Williamson, right?
Yeah, someone mentioned Hannah Williamson.
Jess and Gabriel, Hannah Williamson, Emily Wilson, Sarah Therese. Have we heard of her? I haven't. Kristen Johns. Yeah, so we got some good suggestions here, guys. I'm seeing a lot of good ones.
Yeah.
Girl Defined.
Guys, I'm going on a girls' trip in December with Hannah. Her and I are going to Chicago.
I cannot wait for that trip.
Yeah, Polly's gonna stay back and watch Squishy for me. It's my birthday weekend too, so it's like it wasn't planned to be like my birthday trip or anything, and it's not going to be. But we might celebrate, me and Hannah, by going to the giant Macy's that's like 17 floors tall.
The Restart Life says the Restart Life is a great channel. Yeah. Woo!
Caroline Reinhardt has a channel. Go check her out. She's very funny.
She is quirky. She is as quirky as they come. And she knows. I say that in love.
Yeah, we love you. Okay, some of you, actually several of you all asked, what is Patreon? So let me just explain real fast. Patreon is a monthly, is a service. Wow, doing a terrible job. So when we say, guys, become a patron of ours, basically it means you go to this website, patreon.com/Paulandmorganshow, and you sign up to pay like $5 a month or $2 a month or $10 a month. There are different tiers, and for those tiers you get to basically be a part of a community where we post like different things for you guys. Actually, this month we're gonna be dropping our first ever like behind the scenes video for our $10 patrons. You guys get random coupons for our merch, etc. But the main thing is you guys are liking what we're doing, like our mission, and you want to support what the Lord is doing through us on our YouTube channel and in our lives, and you want to support us financially. So yeah, there's always a link in like every one of our videos in the description.
We'll post one below here too.
What?
Well, we just got a new patron. Oh my goodness.
Heckin' liable.
A
It is
really
your real last name.
generous patron. Thank you, Holly. Wow. That is awesome.
Thank you so much, Holly. We are very grateful for you.
That was so generous, Holly. Thank you. Yeah, Morgan and I just on this journey, we're figuring out how can we sustain this? How can we do this full time? And so Patreon is just a huge way that we're able to continue to do this full time.
Yeah, some of you guys have asked what are our jobs. Our job is YouTube. Our job is pouring into your all's lives every day, literally every day.
Bye, Lucy.
Oh, bye, Lucy.
Come back from Paris, please.
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 Yeah, I mean, it is our job. YouTube is our job. It is a full-time job for the both of us. And it is not an easy job. A lot of stuff goes into it, and it's not just YouTube. It is, again, like I said, pouring into you all, pouring out our lives to you all, being a light, etc. So, yeah.
Yeah. All right, Morgan. Thank you, Paul. I like your hat. Thank you, AG. Let's see here, you guys. What else? What can I ask? What specific denomination you are? We've had that asked quite a bit. I found that an interesting question, but I mean that's a good question. Tell him, Morgan.
Squish, stop. Well, wait, what was the question?
We are Christian, non-denominational is I think the best way to describe it.
Wow.
Michael likes to come in and scare Squishy. And that is what is proceeding to happen. I wish you guys could see this.
So it's very loud. Yeah. But anyways, we are non-denominational.
Non-denominational Christians after the heart of Jesus.
I'm sorry, but your hand is really hurting me.
Babe, you just gotta tell me. I
was squishy up here on the top shelf yesterday, like up here above the TV.
You serious?
Yeah, it was really interesting. I mean, I was so careful.
Wow.
Michael loves doing social experiments with Squishy as the...
We're live, Michael.
Oh yeah, we're live, bro.
Summer, thank you for your super chat. Oh, is that the...
Oh, we're super chatting. Come on, guys.
Answer?
Let's get some legendary super chats tonight.
Hey, bro.
I'm feeling squizzy.
It's been a really good night for super chats. They've been very generous.
Yeah, she just asked what denomination is your church.
And
thank
patrons.
you, Summer.
Oh, cool, great. Just your patrons?
Our church is also non-denominational.
No, church, yeah.
Someone said, why are you non-denominational? Well, I don't think that we really need a label on us to follow Christ, to follow the Bible. So if you want to call us a denomination, you can call us the Jesus denomination.
And
the God denomination.
If that is offensive to some people, listen, guys, like we understand if you feel very strongly because theology is important. And knowing what you believe and why, that's important stuff. If you feel very strongly Methodist is the closest to the right doctrine, Presbyterian, all these different things, I'm just saying, for Morgan and I, we're going to the Word of God, we're diving in, we're after the heart of Jesus, and so I don't know, we would just say we identify as non-denominational.
Yeah. Christy Parsons, we love you too.
Michael, come show him this. Michael has consumed Squishy in his coat. Here, step over here, Mike.
Take a
a seat, Mike.
Hello, guys. Here's Squishy. And me, she's in my coat. She's in my coat.
Don't knock down the backdrop, Mike.
Okay.
Careful.
Hello, Squishy.
Oh, dear.
Hi, guys. Guys, you're talking to two stud muffins, Morgie and Paulie.
Hey, Mike, what are we having?
These guys are legit.
What are we having for dinner tonight?
Breakfast, and you know what's funny? So you know when someone's kindred spirits is when I'm thinking about making breakfast tonight.
No.
Then Morgie texts me at work. My work, I'm working hard,
Grinding.
providing for the family.
You're grinding.
And she says, you know what? I'm feeling like fixing some breakfast tonight for kindred spirits.
Kindred.
Yeah.
Got it.
Sorry.
Found it.
Yeah.
Guys, you guys are awesome. Keep being awesome subscribers to Paul and Morgan. They have a great platform. They're making a difference with your guys' help.
That's right.
Thanks.
Be
Mike.
careful, Mike. Be careful.
Sorry.
Oh my
Oh, no,
goodness,
he
that's a
almost-
cat
Oh,
statue.
He
Okay.
almost
Can't have
knocked
a
down
double-
cat statue.
Double decapitation.
Wow. Little.
Easy there. Thank
Yeah.
you, Mike. Thank you. Michael always he brings the fire.
But again, guys, we just want to reiterate: if you are of a certain denomination, Baptist, Methodist, whatever, like we get
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. We get it, and you know the Lord reveals stuff to us, and in Revelations we're at different places. I would say, like Morgan, like if your family maybe is just really proud of your denomination, you're so strongly in that, like we bless you in that, and just seek the Lord, but just make sure that seeking the Lord and His truth and what the truth of God's Word supersedes the truth of maybe a denomination and some of the things you're really proud of and you stand on. It's Jesus. It's the blood of Jesus first above all that. I just hear some people who are so passionate about their denominations and it feels like that is trumping just Jesus.
Yeah.
So that's all I really want to say about that.
Yeah, it is sad sometimes how the church is in such separation and such
Division.
conflict, division. Like I think that the enemy really is working in a way to cause division within the body of Christ by putting these labels on these churches and thinking, no, it's this way, not that way, and if you believe this, well, that's wrong, and you're going to hell, and blah, blah, blah.
Slandering other Christians, being accusers of the brethren, being haughty and thinking that your way is better and these people are lesser than Christians, and that's dangerous, and that's allowing Satan's lies to infiltrate us. So we really need to guard against that.
Yeah.
Against pride.
Yeah.
What else you got for us, Morgan?
Let's see here. Okay, Kirsten Elizabeth says, P&M question.
Interesting question.
What are your thoughts on faith-focused channels that shift out of biblical videos once they get big? It saddens me a lot, so I really appreciate you and Nate and Sutton. We love Nate and Sutton. Thank you. And we collabed with them, actually. If you haven't seen that collab, go watch it on their channel and our channel. But I don't know, I think if the heart behind it is, oh, I'm big now and I don't want to upset people with my biblical stance, or I think I'll get even bigger if I stay away from talking about God, like that's sad and that's not good in my opinion, and they'll have to talk to God about that one day. But I think that if the Lord is, and it's definitely possible that the Lord could direct someone to go a different way with their YouTube channel of, hey, just do family vlogs, be a light by just being a good example of what a godly family looks like, by loving one another, having a good time, whatever. I think that it's definitely possible that the Lord could direct someone that way. But yeah, again, it's all the heart behind it.
Well said, Morgan. Oh, we got, man, I would try to say your name because I've seen you comment a lot and on Instagram too, I believe. But hey guys, just tuned in from chemistry class. Cool. Welcome. Yeah, I can't. I'm not sure how to say your name.
We're gonna call you Olu.
Olu. Simply, Aisha, you both look amazing. Thank you. Thank you. Let's see. We got some questions. Cody Smith, getting back to some controversial real life stuff. Is vaping against God?
We're never going live in these seats again.
Alright, this is a good setup though. I just continue to kind of.
Yeah, he's like literally like.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna sit like this. Does this make you feel better, Morgan?
I guess.
So, is vaping against God? I think you gotta look. I feel like vaping could be put in the same category of smoking cigarettes. Yes, there are some ways that it's better. I'm sure, or else vaping probably wouldn't be quite as big of a thing. I'll say this: I don't see many benefits of vaping. Like, yeah, smoking, I don't see many benefits at all. I see many negative attributes of smoking. When it comes to vaping, I would kind of put it in the same category. I see negative things with vaping, and I don't really see many positive things. So I kind of have I don't feel great about it. Morgan, any thoughts on vaping?
I mean, yeah, guys, it's just so clear that it's just destroying your body. Just like smoking is, just like if you drink too much alcohol, just like are you an addict? Does it control your life? Do you have to constantly do it to calm you down, to make you feel better, to blah, 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 blah? Like, is it more what you're going to than God? Like, do you go to vaping more than you go to the Lord? Why do you vape? But again, like, I just don't think it's a great way to take care of your body, to protect your temple that God gave you on this earth. I don't think that God really like enjoys living in a smoky filled temple.
Interesting.
But
I mean, like, feel free, if you're like, yeah, I don't think that, I think there's negative health benefits, and then like Morgan said, if you're addicted, both of those are negative things, so I don't know if you call it negative health benefits, negative health side effects.
Yeah.
What else we got?
We keep getting questions out.
Got a question on smoking weed, which I would. That's another one. I mean, I'm not a fan, personally. Maybe some medical stuff, but I don't really have a lot to say on the smoking weed. The Bible talks about staying of sober mind, staying right-minded, and if smoking weed, getting drunk, these things that are taking you out of being in your right mind, I don't love that. Would you drink vodka?
Stop.
Oh, you're
Yeah.
oh, okay.
That's not it.
I gotcha. Guys.
Y'all are getting crazy up in her.
Role of women in family life. We did make a video about, I guess, spouse roles. We haven't really done one specifically on woman roles in family life. That's a pretty big one. We might, go to the Word of God and you can see where it talks about the roles of a man, of a husband, roles of a woman. Oh, Erica McLaren, greetings from Spain. Any suggestions for how to find a mentor/discipler? How to approach someone about that? Morgan, I feel like you've done that a couple times recently.
Where is that question? Oh, greetings from Spain. Any suggestions on how to find a mentor/discipler? Well, I think that
Morgan does a really good job with this.
it's a huge honor, first of all, if you go up to someone and you say, hey, I would love to be mentored by you. I think that they would be like, me? But yeah, I mean, don't be afraid to talk to someone who you admire, who you see their walk with the Lord is strong, and you just think like, okay, I really would like to be around this older person more often. Just go talk to him. Let him know. Say, hey, could we meet weekly or whatever works for you? And I could just get to know you better. You can get to know me better, and you can encourage me, etc. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of how I've gotten most of my mentors in life. Is I've just gone to them and said, I really appreciate your walk with the Lord, and I would love to be around you more to learn more about how I can become like that. So.
And on that note, guys, like, it astounds me. I was just thinking about it the other day. Like, if you're passionate about something and you want to grow and get good at something, like, go be around people that are good at it. It amazes me that there's such a lack of that. So anyway, that was just a little rant.
Yeah, there is. There is a lack of people. People just, millennials think that they don't really need
So it's like mentorship, like in anything.
people above them.
You're speaking for all millennials when that's not true for all millennials.
Not all.
But you know what I'm saying? Like, let's ask for help and let's be around people that are further along than we are in anything.
Well, yeah, it's funny because we're not just talking about, like, in our walk with the Lord. Like, Paul is someone who, when we started our YouTube channel, he was like, okay, who has a bigger YouTube channel than us that is doing it right, is doing it well? Who
And
can
I
I get around?
consumed it!
And, like, talk to them, get to know what they're doing, how I can do that. And, like, he did that. And that's how we grew a good amount. It's because he found people to champion him.
Man, Supman is on here just answering people's questions and diving in. Good to see you again, Supman. Supman, Morgan and I are wanting to head out to LA and spend 2 weeks visiting and just starting to get a little bit more plugged in there. If you have some connections for us, maybe a place to stay for a little while, trying to figure out how to do it on a budget, let us know, my man. Supman is from Los Angeles, living in Kentucky now.
Living life in Kentucky.
I saw a good one. Oh, Destiny Hacker, how do you know if you are dateable? Sometimes I worry that I will end up alone. Destiny, we just made a really good video on this where we really dove into it. We got raw. Some things we said might even make some people mad because we were just being as practical as we could about becoming dateable, why, like, how to know if you're dateable, if you're doing things that are not dateable, whatever. But anyway, it's a good video. We posted it maybe 2 weeks ago. Just go back and watch that. It'll help you.
Irene says, should a Christian girl pursue a guy in college? What is a good way to go about that without leading the potential relationship the way a guy should? Well, our video this Thursday is about college dating, so stay tuned.
And it's got us our second surprise, our second Thursday video surprise for you guys. The first one was me doing Morgan's makeup and crushing it.
Terrible.
And this
Disgusting.
one will be a surprise as well.
Alright guys, let's wrap this up.
Because Morgan's got to start cooking
So,
our breakfast for dinner. And I can help you, baby. If you need help, I'm here for you.
you're gonna make the eggs.
Ah. They call me the egg scrambler.
Wow. Yeah, so let's do a few more questions.
Aw, Amanda, if y'all ever want to visit New York and need a place to stay, thank you.
Girl, we will.
We're
Hit
big
you
fans.
up.
We're big fans of by New York City, that area.
Yeah, we are.
Let's see here. Could you all do a video on how to turn someone down when you don't want to date them or do things with them? How to nicely turn someone down. Have we made that video? How to say no? I feel like we have, but maybe we talked about it in the live.
Yeah, I feel like go look through our videos and see.
Go look
'cause I
through the
feel like we
database.
did
The short
talk
answer
about this.
The short answer is it's just going to kind of stink to have to turn someone down. It's probably going to be kind of awkward, but it's better to be obvious than to beat around the bush and then for like 6 months they still think there's a chance.
Yeah, it's true.
Just be nice and say, hey, I'm just not interested in a relationship. Thank you, though.
Yeah.
That's a very short answer, of course.
Daniel Barker says, please explain the spouse wish list. I don't completely understand how this doesn't make bad expectations. Is he like talking about something we specifically
Well, because
said?
we've talked about, I made a list of things I was looking for in a spouse. You made a list, and then we talked about how you, when you were dating me, went back and re-looked at the list, and it kind of confirmed you should be dating me.
Yes.
It's a good question.
I don't think that it makes bad expectations. I think that someone needs, like when you're making a list about the husband or wife that you want.
Make yourself a list, checking it twice, gotta find out.
Yeah, I think that as long as you hold this list very lightly in your hands and fully trust that God is in control and that the man or woman that comes into your life, like, who ends up being your husband or wife. I told this to a girl who sent me a message recently and was like, are my expectations too high? Blah, blah, blah. And I just said, okay, take 3 things that you absolutely need in a man. He has to be godly. He has to be a leader type personality. He has to be whatever. Like 3 things, or even 1 or 2, whatever. But I think 3 is like a good number. No more than that. That you absolutely need in your life as a husband or as a wife. And I said, write those things down, pray on them, make sure they're what you absolutely need, and then just like settle on those. And anything else that comes at you, like say the guy has really good qualities, he meets all 3 of those things, but there's this one thing that, he like picks his teeth and it's so annoying. Like this was for a girl who says that her expectations were really, really high and that she's super picky. I told her like, you can get past that because he's got all 3 of the things you absolutely need.
Yeah. Or if, yeah.
But
Right.
again, I don't think like writing a list of the 3 things you absolutely need in a husband or a wife and 3 things that you really want in a husband or a wife is gonna like cause you to have these, I don't know, make a mistake in your life or whatever. I don't know.
No, that's good. That's good, Morgan. Guys, we're gonna wrap it up. Let's do 2 more questions. We're more likely to pick your question as one of the last 2 if it's something unusual. Okay? Fun, unusual, crazy. 2 more questions, and then we got some breakfast for dinner to make. Hit us up, you guys.
Molly, you keep pushing me off of my chair. It's not cool.
Oh!
Oh my goodness, he just dramatically ran into the window. Oh goodness. Yeah, right, you're fine. Rest in peace, Paul. Story behind Squishy's name is our first question.
Okay.
You know those toys, those squishy, they're called squishies and they're toys and they're like stress balls kind of and they come in all different shapes, sizes, things.
Right.
Michael says keep it down in there.
Sorry, Mike.
Well, Paul used to buy he still does, but he will buy me one of those every now and then, and I love them so much because they're so squishy, and they're soft, and they smell really good usually, and I just love them. They bring me lots of joy, so I wanted to call Squishy.
That's great, babe. That is awesome. Guys, we're going to answer one more question. Before we do, reminder, as soon as this video is over, I'm going to post the link to our merch. Check out our new merch line for fall, winter. And also, we'll post a Patreon link if you guys want to support us on there. One more question. Michael, someone says Michael, laugh, smiling face. Let's see. Okay, we got some interesting ones, but I feel like I'm still looking for something that really pops. Okay, we see some school ones.
Ask a silly one.
Silly question. We want a silly one, guys. Something that we can just end on with abandon, you know?
Oh, what happened to Morgan singing a Christmas song?
Well, we saw how that went.
In the meadow we could build a snowman and pretend that he is Parson Brown. He'll say I am married, we'll say no man, but you could do the job when you're in town. That was terrible, but
No, baby, that was good.
Okay,
that
thank
was
you.
good. That was good. No, that really was good. That really was good. Michael Span says, Paul, what shampoo do you use? And that's a fair question because, wait, are you being sarcastic because my hair looks a little wild? I have not fixed my hair today.
Wow, clearly.
But I've heard that it's nice to rotate through different shampoos. I don't know if that's really true, but right now I'm using it's supposed to be anti-frizz. A Pantene
You are failing.
anti-frizz. I need the hair product that I normally use. But anyway, okay, what is this? Brimmer with another super chat. You will never be complete until you are comfortable with God, or until you are complete with God. And the end of the day, the most important thing is that God is smiling at you. Brimmer, that goes so well with dating, with anything in life. You are absolutely right. Guys, please make your relationship with God your first priority above all else, literally above all else. And it's easier said than done. Like, yeah, my relationship with God, that's number one, but really dive in.
Yeah.
That's what's going to last for eternity. That is eternal. Okay? Good stuff. Man, we loved you guys. This was, honestly, I had a lot of fun on this.
Yes.
Did you, Morgan?
Yes.
Thank you all for your generosity.
I did.
On Super Chats. Thank you for your questions. This was needed. We'll be back live again soon. Sometimes we'll do lives where we are talking about hot topics going on, things that we have noticed, just like in the news or in culture or whatever. And then sometimes we'll just do Q&As like this. So just
Hi, Nicolette. We
be
love
ready.
you.
Hey, Nicolette. Hey, sup, man? Thank you for being a good moderator and being really active.
Yes.
You rock. Hope you're doing well in Louisville. God bless you, bro. And God bless all of you guys. Have a wonderful rest of your day. We're going to get some breakfast for dinner. See you again very soon. Have hope.
Be free.
Bye, guys.
Later on.